Hello everybody, how you doing? I'm Asenaf, and in this vlog I'm gonna tell you how my drama teacher traumatized me. This is a new serial on my YouTube channel in which I'm talking about my experiences in acting as I studied and I did acting in the UK. Alright, so let's start this story. I want to start from the beginning and I want to tell you how I discovered my love for acting. Since I was a child, I used to sit up on a chair to pretend that I'm the Queen of England, and I used to do this with my hand and to make my own rules and kingdom. I used to play a lot with my dolls and with my toys, with cars and everything, and I used to make a lot of stories with my dolls, toys and so on, and I had the beginning and the end of a story. So yeah, I just love to make stories. Then I watched Ladybug, so obviously I wanted to be a superhero. I pretended to be Ladybug and I used to run around my garden and so jump over different objects, and I'm pretty sure that my neighbors thought that I'm wild. Every time at school when my teacher asked me what I want to be when I grow up, I've told her that I want to be a singer, and my favorite subject was art. So since I was very little, a child, I was really into this artistic industry. Also, I did my first performance in Romania because, as well as you know, I'm Romanian, and I did a bit of school there, just year 0, 1 and yeah, and year 2, and we did a performance based on a story written by a Romanian poet, and I was the auntie, so I was a bit old in the performance, so my mom sprayed my hair with something to look grey, and that spray made my hair like really strong, so all of the girls, they used to touch my hair because the hair was really strong, and like that it was also in a bun. So yeah, unfortunately I'm not having the photos, we just lost them because it happened years ago, but if I'm gonna find the photos, I'm gonna show it to you in another vlog. When I was around 8 years old, I think, I wanted to start my first YouTube channel, and I told my mom that I want to start one, and my mom said no. Alright, after a while, I've seen one of my classmates that she started a YouTube channel and she posted vlogs with slime, you know, slimes. So I wanted to start a YouTube channel with slimes too. So my mom said, yes, alright. We went to shops, we bought the slimes, and I had a lot of slimes, but I never made any vlogs about it. So obviously the slimes just got really old, and that was it. So I wanted to have a YouTube channel, but I wasn't dedicated or involved enough to actually make it and to post vlogs. And probably the reason was that I was too little. Then I moved to the UK and I started to watch more Romanian vloggers on YouTube, and I didn't like one of the vloggers. I used to hate him. I didn't like him at all. So I was like, you know what? I want to be better than this YouTuber. I want to be more bigger than this YouTuber. And then later on I bought his vlogging academy because he made an academy for vloggers, and I got it. But now I don't know, I like him. Well, I don't hate him, alright? That's the point right now. But I'm not having a favorite celebrity or vlogger or something like that. Not at all. Well, actually, I am my favorite vlogger, so don't forget to subscribe with bell right now. Anyway, let's come back to my story time. So this YouTuber became my motivation to start a YouTube channel, and I've told my whole family that I want to be more famous than him. After a few weeks we went to Spain on holiday, and that's how I started my first YouTube channel. My first vlog was from the airplane, in which I was telling the audience, my subscribers, where I am going, what am I doing, but I recorded everything like this, on vertical. I was so professional at that time. But I've deleted that channel because I wanted to make this YouTube channel in which I'm talking about acting and I'm making entertainment vlogs. So if you like acting and entertainment videos, then subscribe right now with bell. Yeah. I went to high school, and high school starts when you are about 12 years old until you are about 16 or 17, something like this. So you're gonna start high school in year 7 and you're gonna end high school in year 11. Then you can go to college and you can choose a subject that you want to do. For example, I wanted to do acting in college, or you can stay in sixth form. Basically, you stay at the same high school, and sixth form is really similar to a college. But it just depends on what you want to do. Since year 7, we had a lot of subjects, for example, cooking lessons, acting lessons, IT, photography, to design clothes, and also the beauty industry. And obviously more other subjects. And these subjects helped us to discover what career we want to have. And I loved acting so much. Drama was my favorite lesson. I really liked drama because I was able to develop different characters and also to understand different types of people. I was also able to express feelings and to manage them. We were also able to interact with each other, to make teams, to work together, to develop characters. And in year 9, we chose our subjects that we want to do in year 10 and in year 11. And we did our exams based on those subjects. So we needed to choose 4 subjects, and the 4th one was just in case if there's not gonna be space in the other classes. So I choose drama, IT, photography, and music. In year 10 I did drama, acting, IT, which was an year 2 course, and in year 11 I did IT and photography. So now I just tried to explain a bit the UK schools in case you're not from the UK. I might do a vlog about it, but I already made a lot of vlogs in my high school, so just go scroll down on my channel and just look at the vlogs that I've made there with my friends, with my classmates, with the production that I was part of, and a lot of other things. Anyway, so in year 10 I finally started my drama course. To get our first grade we needed to do a monologue, but the teacher told us to learn just 4 lines, which means like 4 sentences. And because I was really excited, dedicated and involved because I loved acting so much, I was thinking about, hold on, probably she wanted to say 4 paragraphs because 4 lines, it's just not enough. So I learned 4 paragraphs instead. The monologue, I think it was about a divorced mother, and it reminds me of Rapunzel's stepmom. So yeah, I was really fancy. Anyway, so I did it. I did the monologue and I did it really good. So my teacher told me that I got a B because I said the last words a bit fast. I was alright with it. I also considered the advice and I took it because I know that I'm a fast speaker. But then I started to notice my classmates and my drama teacher, and she gave out some really good grades. For example, A to an interpretation that didn't have any facial expressions, mannerism or body language. So I was like, hold on, something is wrong here, because I had facial expressions, I had mannerism, body language, I rehearsed the character in front of a mirror and I really tried to be that character. At the end of the lesson, some of my classmates went to ask the teacher what grade did they get. So I went to ask her too, and she told me that I actually got an A. So when I went home, I told my parents what happened, and they told me that the teacher gave me the first grade because she saw in me potential, that she saw that I can do more, so that's why she gave it to me, to have more ambition and something like this. Anyway, let's move on because now the worst part is gonna start. The high school that I attended to, they used to make a performance in every year. And obviously these performances were organized by my drama teacher and by my music teacher. So the head teacher or another teacher called my mom and asked her if I want to be part of the performance. So obviously I said yes. So this happened during the summer holiday before the starting of school. Alright, so I was really excited and I had no lines in it. No lines. I was a dancer and the performance was about a story from Bible. As I was a dancer, I had no lines, which was really weird because all of the students that were part of the drama course in that year were supposed to have lines or to be part of the chorus, I guess. And I want to make a thing clear, and all of the students that were the dancers, they were in year 9 and I was in year 10. I was doing drama GCSE and they were in that performance with us just to prepare themselves for the next year. So I don't get it, why was I put in team with year 9s? Well, actually there weren't a lot of lines because the main character was a boy, a student from 6th form, and he needed to do his exam, and his exam was based on that performance. But all of my classmates were part of the chorus, or well, I actually had some of my classmates to be dancers too, but they also had others characters on stage, so they weren't just dancers like me. So it was my first time doing a performance at school. Well, I did performances outside of school because I was part of two theatres. I also attended to a private acting academy, so I did performances. But in my high school was the first one that I've done. I was a bit disappointed because I had no lines, but if a director of film is gonna give me a character, I don't know, to be a tree, I'm gonna be the best tree ever. I'm having my own boundaries and limits like other professional actors. I am a professional actor. I'm having a certificate. Alright, now let's move on to the thing that affected me the most. And I'm serious right now. In year 11, they made again a performance and our drama teacher told us to do an audition. So I went there in the first lesson in the morning and I did the audition. It wasn't a proper audition, with just a tiny text, and you were supposed to say that text in a team with someone else. So I did it. It wasn't a big deal at all. Then we went to the music room to do a music audition to sing a bit because the performance was about high school musical. It was a musical. So I did it, everything was fine. Then we went again to drama class, to the drama room, and the teacher told us that she's gonna call our names, and if we are gonna hear our name, then we need to go there in the last lesson because there are going to be all of the students that are going to have a character with lines or something like this. So she called all of my classmates, all of the students from year 10, year 11, something like this, except mine. Again. So again, she put me with the little kids. So I went and asked her if she called my name, and somehow, I don't know, I didn't hear it. Trust me, my ears were like this, just to hear my name, but no, I wasn't on the list. And you know what she answered? She told me that in this performance, we are gonna dance and sing more. What? What do you mean? So I was really upset. My friends came to me and they were like, what happened? How are you not on the list? Well, I'm having the same question. I went to my last lesson, which was science, and you have no idea how my vibe was. I was such in a bad mood. I went home and I cried. I actually did it. I cried. Plus, she knew that I was part of two theatres, that I did acting a lot of acting. So I just don't get it. Now let me tell you something interesting. Every time when someone important came to our school and they really tried to do a massive good impression, they called me to go. Once a BBC actress, and she's also having a private acting academy, she came to our school and I went there to see what's going on, and my drama teacher was talking a lot about me and what I have done. So she was like, look at Vanessa, she's going to do theatre, she's doing a lot of acting, a lot of performances. She did an incredible monologue at school, the one that I did this summer at the talent show. So she kept talking about me. Obviously that BBC actress was impressed by what student my drama teacher's having in the class. Then my drama teacher tried to move on to the other girl that sat beside me, and she was asking her what she had done with acting and so on, and obviously that girl didn't do a lot of things with acting because she doesn't want a career in this industry, I think. But the only thing that I know is that the BBC actress wasn't impressed. They came back to me and we started to talk about acting. They asked me questions, I asked them questions obviously about acting, so we had a good conversation. But unfortunately my drama teacher didn't mention, she didn't say anything about me not being into performance in the High School Musical. Yeah, she didn't say anything, that she didn't put me in the show. No. The music teacher did almost the same thing. I had a big grade in music and once some singers, I think, and I think that these people were part of a company or something like this. They came to our school and we worked on different music projects or something like this, and she asked me to go in the class, so I went. So basically they asked me to be part of something just if they want to impress someone. Every time when I got sick, because in the UK the weather is really cold and I'm having a problem with my throat, I don't know how is it called, and every time when it's a bit cold outside I'm getting it, and when I get the sickness it doesn't go away that fast. And my drama teacher or the head teacher or nobody did a phone call at home. When I come back to school, I asked my drama teacher, what should I do now, because I wasn't in that exam, so I really need a good grade for drama as I want drama to be acting, to be my career. And she told me that nothing can be done anymore. Obviously, I asked her again and again, what can I do? I've told her if I can say a monologue in front of her so she can just put me a grade there to increase my end of the year grade in drama and acting. But she said nothing can be done anymore. Then in another day we were again getting ready for an exam, and my team and I were looking at some scripts and we chose a script that we wanted you to perform in front of an examiner. So we already chose it, we knew our characters, I knew my character, and then I got sick again. As when I went back to school, they changed the whole script, the whole story, the everything, and I had no character. So nobody called us to tell us this, nobody informed me that I'm not gonna have a character. So I tried to talk with my teacher, but she was busy. I don't know what she did around the classroom. And then I asked my team what's going on. I don't know if you know Caitlin, but if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, you must know Caitlin because I made a lot of vlogs with her. So she was trying to give me a few lines from her character because she had one of the main characters, and we tried to sort out some paragraphs from it, and we went to our teacher and we told her what we're doing and if we can do that, and the teacher said yes. Then in the next drama lesson, I went to the teacher and I asked her, look, what we did, is it alright? And she said no. And she gave me a bad character. Well, I don't like calling characters bad because every character is really important. But in school, when you are doing an exam, you must have a character with a lot of lines, with a character that you can play with, like to play with the facial expressions, with the mannerism, with the body language, to do a lot of things so you can have a big grade. So the performance that we had was about two sisters in a car accident, and I was the person who saw everything, and I just saw the audience what happened. So at the end of the performance, I went on stage and I said a few lines, a few little paragraphs, and now let me tell you how I was the star of the school for a few months. It was summer and there was a talent show at school where students were able to go to show their talent. So they were singing, dancing, and I did a monologue. I'm gonna show you the monologue at the end of this vlog, even though I made a vlog about it and everything that happened in that day. So I'm gonna put the vlog in the description of this vlog so you can go and watch it. I also recorded with my friends in school. I showed you my monologue and everything. My dad and a friend of mine recorded me. Thank you, Dad and Isabel. And my monologue was about a girl that went to a talent show, and her talent was some stickers, and she was talking about those stickers, and she wasn't confident. She also had a lot of arguments with herself. She just tried to make her moment the best moment. And since that day, the following month, I was the star of the school. Everyone was talking about my monologue and how I did it. Random students that I didn't know and teachers that I knew and that I didn't know, they came up to me and they were telling me how good it was. I felt like Angelina Jolie. I felt like a really professional actress on a red carpet, and I was waiting for my Oscar to have in my hands to walk like this on the hallway. And even a girl, she came up to me, she told me if I am the girl who did the monologue on the stage, and I said yes. And she was telling me that she somehow found herself in that monologue, and that monologue actually helped her with her confidence or something like that. And she told me that I need to do that monologue again. So obviously I was so happy, extremely happy. So yeah, my vlog is finished. If you like it, don't forget to like and to subscribe with bell. For real, subscribe with bell. It's not that hard to press on that button. It's not hard. Also share this vlog with your friends, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. All of the links, you're gonna find them in the description of this vlog. Also write me in the comments what you think about what happened to me, and also tell me your experiences. Doesn't matter if they are good or bad, just share them with me in the comments. And my advice is never, but never dare to give up. Doesn't matter who is supporting you or who is not supporting you, just don't give up. Never. Doesn't matter what they say, don't give up. Alright, bye.
Drama course and is now in year 11. She is performing a monologue where she has unfortunately read two self-help books to calm her nerves. Self-help by Vanessa.
Hello, sharks! Sometimes with the daily trauma in our lives, we need a little something to stick me up, pick me up, pick me up. Oh, I mean a pick me. Oh, I said the word wrong, which is really stupid of me. I always do that. As soon as I get a chance, I do something great, I screw it up. I forgot to tell you my name. My name is Joyce. Well, you probably already know that from what the voice said, so I'm bothering to say it again. That was bad, isn't it? Can I start over, please? Alright, thank you. Hello, sharks. Hello, sharks. Hello, sharks. Hello, sharks. I'm so sorry. I mean, hello, humans and sharks. My name is Joyce. And sometimes with the daily trauma in our lives, we need a little something to pick me. Oh, get it together, Joyce. Get it together. You can do this. You can do this. Everyone was right above you. Oh, shut your face.
Shut your stupid face. I'm not listening to you. That's why you fail. No, I'm not going to fail. I'm not going to fail. So, for today, I got some stickers. Yes, I did. And these stickers come in packs of 12, and you can put them on things. And if you need to remind yourself of your capabilities, it says you can do it. But, of course, you can read it if you put it on your shirt. So I'm actually going to take the sticker off and put it here. I mean, here. Oh, it doesn't really stick as well to skin because that's not how stickers work. But I'm working on that. This is just the prototype actually. But I have others. Like this one, which says, I believe in you. Yes, sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need someone to believe in you. Even if you're the only person who believes in you, even if everyone else thinks that you're a loon and thinks that you'll never make it and says that you'll never amount to anything and says that your sticker idea is dumb and will fail in a blaze of fire and you'll die alone, even then, the stickers does work. But no worries, guys, I have others. Like this one, which says, you will never die alone. This one is dark. I mean, you don't need a sticker to tell you this if you're a confident person. But I guess I'm the kind of person who needs to tell me that, who needs a sticker to tell me that I'm not going to die alone. But why does the stickers now, honestly? It doesn't have some kind of stranglehold on truth. They are just some meaningless saying. You can't avoid poor decisions. You can't. Why did they even make them? Who would you do that? That was bad, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I did it bad. Alright. Can I start over, please?